Howdy folks, welcome back to Vintage Story. It's still raining. It's the 7th of May and I've made a canal just right through here, nice and straight, and we're gonna head out and see what we can find. I think I've got everything. I made a little cabin here. Alright, I put the basket in the boat, didn't I? I had to readjust while I was building this and whatnot. So yeah, without further ado, let's hop in here, zoom out, and we're gonna just buzz through the canal. It's just a pretty easy build. I did have to move a lot of dirt, but it was a nice straight shot with it curved like that. And then I cleared out quite a few of the cattails here, but I didn't get them all cleared out. Turn off the, I think it's Control B. Yeah, there we go. Then every time I'm looking at a part of the boat, it doesn't flash up a little pop-up. Alright, I'm going to hit V for the auto walk, which also works for boats. So we're sailing out into here, and I've been over here, you know, exploring a bit. What I want to do is head over here and go south and see what's down here. So that is the plan. Pretty much just sailing west. Nothing really new over here, so I'm going to sail for a bit, and then I'll bring you back in when we're hitting some new territory. Well, I've made it over here, and I'm headed southward. Not a whole lot to see. It's pretty flat over here. Off in the distance over there, I see some tall stuff. I stopped at this island here and did a little prospecting. Didn't really find much, but it doesn't hurt to check. And it has been absolutely pouring down rain the whole time. Rainfall in this area, common. You don't say. Yeah, you can see some spires or something off there in the distance. I can't remember if I came over here in a raft. Did I come over here in a raft? I've been over here doing something. We're what, 50 some episodes in? I've kind of forgotten a lot of the stuff I did. So, nothing terribly exciting. I'm hoping this continues on down here, but it's kind of looking like we might be landlocked. This is about as far south as I've gotten on foot, so if we can get down in here, see a little something, that'll be at least somewhere we can sail to. So I'm putting another cut in here, and we'll see what we find at the south end of this sea. Actually, no, right as I said that, I saw this island here. I have to keep spamming shift. But it's claystone. Okay, I was wondering. I thought I'd do some prospecting here as we rolled by. Some claystone rock. I was stacking with my other soil. Alright, 1, 2, 3. These will be at least 3 apart. And I need to move this flint up here and that down there. Then we can tunnel or platform our way back out of here. I know I really shouldn't mine straight down probably, but so far so good. Got, yeah, not much. We do have some hematite, which is iron. Galena and graphite. I didn't know graphite was a thing. So we're getting some traces of stuff we haven't really seen before. That's kind of cool. So we're in a claystone biome. And apparently it's really flat over here. Yeah, I'm thinking this is going to be just land, and we're going to be landlocked down here, but I want to go down to the southern end and see what's what. So I'll see you down there. Well, down here at the bottom, we've got a little mountain range. But I was spotting some lakes and stuff over here, so I might want to check that out. But I thought I would come over here and do a little more prospecting. What's weird is it's hard to get out of the ship. Like if I just spam shift, it eventually works. Also, sometimes the boat has this invisible collision. Like, I can't get close to it. I don't know what's up with that, but anywho. Do a little more prospecting. I do have a spare prospecting pick, and this one wears out. 1, 2, 3. Oops. And 1, 2, 3. We got. We're getting into some more hematite. Ooh, borax. Do we need borax for steel? Trying to remember what all we need for steel. Okay, well we're getting there. I have to try to get out here and get in the boat. There we go. So if you pull up the map, it kind of looks like some lakes and stuff over here. A little bit of a body of water there. So I'm going to sail this way and see what we reveal. Don't see anything like super interesting yet in that wall. Just stone and soil so far. But it's interesting that there's kind of a plateau here. You can see that in the map. Almost like the Great Lakes over here. That's just kind of a lake in the middle. Nothing that goes further south. It does look like we're landlocked here. So that's kind of unfortunate. But I think I will make landfall. I kind of want to go check out this lake over there. We get up over this mountain. So we might be able to get up over there. Possibly here. Glad the draft on this boat is so shallow. We're dragging the rudder through the mud. It works. Is that medium fertility, or is that some high fertility soil there? It has some possibilities. This is medium fert. Let me go ahead and mark where the boat is. Boat. Little fox sleeping over there. Oh, it's Pete. Alright. I might have found some high fertility. Nope, it's just Pete. We do have a bunch of mushrooms, though. These are violet webcap. They are okay to eat. I do have food with me, but, you know, it never hurts to grab some mushrooms. Don't know how long these will last. I didn't know. Sometimes they don't get picked up. Is that a bunny? There's some little insect sounds over here. Bit of an oak forest. Cool. See another mushroom over there. Some of that tree as well. I'm just going to grab these. They're fresh for 14 days in my backpack, so should stick around a little while. All right, what else we got over here? I want to do some prospecting. Well, now we have... Oh boy. Now we have a floating oak tree. Granite rock. Thought we had finally got out of the granite biome. 2, 3. 2, 3. Let's try this one over here. That's far enough. Although the first one I didn't get far enough away, did I? We got some claystone. This will definitely be far enough away over here. It's not too far. Nope. We got some lignite. Interesting. We got away from the borax. So I guess that's good to know. This goes down pretty deep, but it's just claystone and granite. Got a quartz layer down here. And down into some water. Alright, well, there we go. That's that cave. So I'll make my way back out of here. I didn't even see anything interesting in that course, but I might have missed it. How did I get down here? It's a great question. Flint? Yep. Flint and claystone. Alright, let's head for that lake. I wanted to check that out. So to do that, we need to get up. There's a cave up there. We need to get up over this mountain. There's some more flint, looks like, up in there. Yeah, there's a lot of insect sounds down here. Come on. Yeah, another cave up here. Use the cave to get to the top. Or does it just go down? I hear water. Looks like it just goes down. We do a little dirt parkour without collapsing everything. A lot of big maple trees over here. Or to take some of those with me for tools. Pull some more flint. I like the biomes other than granite because you can tell the flint apart a lot easier because they're different colors. Oh, hey there, wolf. How's it going? I'll leave you alone if you leave me alone. All right, where are we from this lake? We're heading in the right direction. Just need to head south from here. Up, chickens. Was this a high up lake? No, it kind of looks like it's on a cliff. Oh yeah, that's it's a really deep lake. So we're way up on a cliff. Interesting. Wow. Okay, well I think we'll go around. Some really interesting terrain gen here. Is that coal of some description? Kind of looks like coal. Wonder if I strategically well, this is probably going to collapse and send me to the bottom. I do have ladders, so I can always climb out of here. I did bring my ladders. Yeah, I brought my ladders. Oh, crap. That's what I was trying to avoid. Yeah, so it's brown coal. Very cool. Take a little bit of that with me. What's that burn at? A little over 2,000. What did it take to, oops, dig all this out here? It's kind of fun. It sounds like you're underwater. The instability on that is not great. Let's do... oh, that's just two blocks. Yeah, let's safeguard against it falling on our head, maybe. I don't think this is a really big vein, so I'm just going to dig it all out. So that's the lignite, brown coal. Alright, this isn't terribly exciting, so let me put a cut in here. I'm actually going to kind of dam this off a little bit. And I'll be back once I've got the coal. Well, it turned into a fairly substantial deposit down in there. So I quit after a stack. We've got it marked. And I'm going to work my way out of here, and we'll continue exploring. So I'll see you back up top. Alright, back up top, and I've made myself a little wine cabin. I'm just going to get a bed made, and probably a couple of hay bales for a door. Something super simple. That way we've got a cabin here by the coal when we come back for it. If we come back for it. I don't know if we'll need to come back for it. And I need 24 for the bed, and then I need another 8. 8 or so for the doors. Oh, it takes 8. Yeah, it takes 8 per hay bale. So I need 4 more grass. That should do it. There we got our bed and there are 2 hay bales. And I dropped a ladder down in the pit on the way up. Some dirt collapsed, so that's why I'm short 1 ladder in case you were counting. Alright, throw that down real quick. Got a little quieter. So it is, yeah, it's 9:30. I'm going to go ahead and sleep through the night, and then we will head out. I've got some mushrooms to eat. I went ahead and ate most of my food. Still got half a serving left. I do have more food on the boat, but I want to explore on foot just a little more to the south. So I'll see you in the morning. All right, a little after 5 a.m. and it sounds like the rain has stopped. Nope. It hasn't. All right, we'll put our door there. More flint. And I'm almost out of stacked dirt. I used a lot of that to build the house and down there for the mine area, but that's okay. We can always dig more dirt. So yeah, let's head on foot to the south here. Kind of see what we find. Might do some prospecting here and there. Do a little foraging for food as we go. There's a lot of peat in this area. I haven't seen any clay yet, surprisingly. I bet this place is full of clay. And I just haven't happened to see it. Should have plenty of flint now. 5 berries from that. So, yeah, nothing too super intriguing. Yeah, just a lot of peat, a lot of hills. Very common rainfall. So let's do a little sprinting and we'll see what we can find. A lot of lakes in the area. That one seems devoid of fish. I haven't seen anything besides claystone for a while, so I think we're firmly into the claystone biome. Yeah, these are some really deep lakes. Kind of crazy world gen over here. Some bunny rabbits. Yeah, look how crazy deep that is. Kind of neat. There's a waterfall going into that one. Oh, I saw something extra green over here. I guess it was just a bush. Yeah, that is kind of neat. Get a screenshot of that. Okay, we're again going to go around. And it's primarily birch and maple down here, it seems. There is a deep, deep spot right there. Wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, you want to be careful sprinting through the woods over here. Oh, I fell. That could have been bad. Don't really need the claystone, so we're going to pitch that. If you didn't know, Control Q will throw the whole stack of whatever's in your hand. Let's kind of work our way out of this forest so I can actually see where we're going, maybe. Tons of medium fertility with all the rain. I was hoping that we might spot some high fertility. We're heading into a slate biome over here. Interesting. Yeah, so that's the sandstone. I think we're heading into... I don't know if that's slate there. We'll travel a little more. Nothing too earth-shattering so far. I was hoping we'd be able to sail a lot further. Should have done more ocean in the world, John, I guess. I was kind of hoping we could, like, sail to a new homestead. That way we could take a lot of stuff with us. But at least this direction, it doesn't look like that's going to be the case. Yeah, just tons of medium fertility. So we can look over at this direction at some point. That didn't connect up, did it? That would be too long of a canal. Yeah, I don't know. We might have to take the raft over there and see if that goes anywhere. But we're kind of landlocked. We have a big ocean to the north, but I don't really want to go north. Had long enough winters. Hey there, Mr. Bear. How's it going? You gonna go chase that baby deer? Sounds like a plan. Let's see if we can run through this forest and to this deserty area beyond. See what's down there. That looks pretty light colored. What is that? Tell me it's more granite. A little tiny bit of native copper there. Is this just more granite? Oh, that's a big mountain. Wow, this is just a big granite desert. What's up, goats? I would bet there's a lot of copper to be had around here. Yeah, that's what I thought. Swayvine impact. Even with the iron, it takes a while to break that. See how many we get out of here. Two more there, yeah. Alright, that's fairly decent. We get this mined out, we'll be on our way. Yeah, this is indeed just a giant granite desert. I did finally find some red clay. A lot of red clay. Like, a lot. And if we can find some puffball mushrooms, gathering those up. Nothing else like all that interesting. And it's starting to rain again. So we got that going for us. back into very common rain. For a little while we were in uncommon. Alright, I was going to go check out this wall a little bit, and yeah, I guess I'll just work my way back to the boat, because this expedition kind of went nowhere. Ooh, that's kind of a big old storm. Maybe I should make myself a little hidey hole back in here. Something like so. And I guess I can eat some grain. Wait out the storm. So yeah, there's just more mountains, big granite desert. Probably a lot of copper that be found there, but it looks like if I'm going to get very far south, I'm just going to be hoofing it. I guess I've got a decent amount of food. It's 11:30. Maybe I should just bite the bullet and keep going south. Go down here and across and over. Get struck by lightning. Sounds fun. Get a little short on storage space, but I meant to grab my... Oh wow, there's a lot of mushrooms. I meant to grab my reed chest out of the boat and put it on his backpack. Totally forgot to do that. Puffball Central over here. This will make for some good food, though. We managed to make it back before they rot. Keep accidentally picking up grass. 24, yeah, that's plenty of puffballs. Alright, let's do a little rain run. See if we can manage to not get struck by lightning. Yeah, it's spring, so we can forage as we go. We're going to have plenty of food. Woo! That's kind of close. Right, we're going to go this way. Try not to fall down a crevasse. It is a little foggy because we're getting up high. It's a little hard to see. It's kind of skirt around the edge. Just even more peat. Oh no, it's patches of grass. I'm like, why isn't that marking peat on my map? Because it's not peat. That's why. Alright, let's see if we can make our way through the forest. Woo! It is hard to see. See if we can get out of this rainy, foggy stuff. I see a horizon. Tree trunk. I thought it was a bear. What was that? Am I seeing things? Oh, I saw some kind of little critter. Mushrooms. Maybe I'm seeing things. We got some onions, but I've got plenty of food with me. Okay, we got tons more red clay. Yeah, we got a bunch of food. We can get rid of this stuff. Well, I might take this sway vat with me just because it's something kind of different. Definitely don't need any gravel or granite stone. Okay, it's 64 degrees down here. It's warmer, but of course the sun did come out. More granite. So we're still in the granite biome. We're back in another one. Some blue clay. Whoa! The music is very happy. Yeah, I'm just sprinting south to see how far south we can get. And try not to fall in holes. How are we looking here on the map? Yeah, we got some more water down here. See, I've been chopping this video up. I'm not sure where we are on time-wise. This might turn into another long video. I know some of you like the long exploration type videos, so you're still watching. That's all that matters. Wow, that's a cool mountain. Check that out. More native copper bits. Probably will never mine that out, but hey, while we're running by, we might as well pick them up. That's just granite stuff. Hey, look, it's a normal lake with a normal ground level entrance instead of a cliff. Some granite sand. Let's pick those up since they're right there. Okay, this is a pretty decent sized lake. Looks like we're getting down into almost an ocean here. Yeah, we've ran pretty far. We're just hoofing it down here, so I guess I'll run along here. And then maybe a little further south. Just see what we can see. No substantial change yet in the fauna or the flora. It's kind of the same old stuff. All right, let's work our way down through here. Yeah, same cat mints and everything. Is that Mr. Raccoon? Burning a lot of calories sprinting everywhere, but it's okay. We've got a lot of calories with us. Yeah, that spire is really cool. This is begging to have a castle built on top of it, but I don't think this is any further south, you know, to get rid of the harsh winters like I'm trying to get rid of. It's up to you. I don't know really how far you have to travel to get to like a quote-unquote warmer biome. Okay, this is looking like a substantial type ocean. Now you can pick up the raft and carry it. You can't pick up the sailboat. So I meant to grab my backpack and bring my raft, and I forgot both of those things because I'm such a pro gamer. Well, cool. Let's head this direction. So that will get us more southward, and we're kind of running out of daylight. So we're going to have to spend the night down here somewhere. And I'm almost out of packed dirt. We can always make more. The problem with running this way is it's a giant mountain. Hard to see. Some spelt. Could just swim it. Oh wow, look how deep this lake is. Wowzers. That's pretty crazy. Don't know how deep that goes. Run along the edge here. We're going to hit another sheer wall, so might as well swim it. This lake is crazy deep. Alright, yeah, that's just low and medium fertility. Keep an eye out for flax. I haven't seen any yet. I may have run by some without noticing. Whoa! It came out of nowhere. It does seem like there's more insect sounds. Maybe it's just because it's grassier. Alright, let's eat some of our stuff while we run. Some red berries there. Yeah, that's still that ocean. That's a pretty good size. Alright, full up. Is that Mr. Mountain Goat? Oh no, you're a raccoon stealing a berry. So, okay, so the ocean only goes about that far. There's another one down here. There's more a series of big lakes. I should have put more water in the world gen. Lesson learned. Combine those. Yeah, still just all the same old stuff. We got into any new plant areas. I may have to go like super far south. Like I said, I don't know how far you have to go. And I forgot to write down the coordinates of my house. Does it show you on the map? Oh, it does. Okay. So we're like we're at 5,900. And our base is at basically 0. Oh wait, is your spawn point 000? I'm confused. I never really paid any attention to that. Kind of looks like my spawn point is the origin point. Some more copper over here. It's gonna be a fairly substantial one. Not that we need it, but you know. Never hurts to mark stuff. That is probably rye. Yep, that is rye. Okay, it'd be getting dark. We're looking on the old map. Got another big ocean over here. It's going to angle towards that. Maybe we'll build a cabin to sleep in through the night. Floating tree over there. Ooh, that's a... And it's a little hole in the ground. The hole in the ground, just hop right over that one. Back into the granite gravel desert. Here we go. We have another ocean. I'm running away from all the dirt I'm going to need. Sweet. Well, let's just make our standard little 3x3 line cabin. And we're out of dirt. Alright, I'm going to have to go get some more dirt. So I'm going to go dig some dirt. I'm going to build a standard line cabin. And then I'll probably sleep through and probably just head back to the boat. So I kind of explored over here. Maybe should I I might head over here and back north. And then back to the boat. Yeah, I'll pick that up, but I think I'll do that off camera. Gone on long enough here, but nothing too, exciting. We did find some more other big bodies of water, but unfortunately they're not connected. So it's kind of a bust for sailing. That's okay. I still do want to head far, far south and set up again. I may just have to pack a bunch of food in a backpack, throw a chest on my back, and head out. Because it doesn't look like we're going to get there with the boat. But anywho, that will be it for this one, folks. Thanks, as always, for watching. And I will catch you in the next adventure. Take care.